Okay, so what if the universe had a secret song? I mean, a real melody that if you could just hear it, would unlock the very secrets of creation itself. Well, today we're diving into a story just like that. It's about a hidden truth, this cosmic score that one man actually discovered. And another man, a very famous one, insisted we weren't ready to hear it, not for at least 1,000 years.
So, where does this wild story even come from? Well, our journey today kicks off with a message from a guide named Fletcher Soul Traveler. And he believes this isn't just some cool esoteric piece of history. No, he says it's basically a foundational text for a whole new era of human consciousness.
But get this, who's the one actually telling the story? It's not a historian, it's not a scientist, it's a being who calls himself Zoran the Dragon. Yeah, and as he puts it, eons are but heartbeats to a creature such as I. So we're about to see the universe through some seriously ancient eyes.
Okay, so let's get into it. Section 1, a dragon's perspective. You have to wonder, right? How does a creature who's seen empires turn to dust look at our brief and, let's be honest, chaotic history?
So from this, timeless vantage point, Zoran zooms right in on a very specific period, our turbulent 20th century. Why? Because it was then, he says, that this profound cosmic truth was briefly uncovered, only to be deliberately buried.
All right, next up, the universe's secret song. So what was this hidden truth? It wasn't some dry scientific formula or a dense philosophical text. It was something way more primal, a song. The source actually calls it the fundamental harmonic rhythm of the universe itself.
So back in the early 20th century, there was this guy, a polymath named Walter Russell, and he claimed he had actually tuned into this cosmic frequency. Now, Russell wasn't your traditional academic, not at all. He was an artist, a philosopher, a mystic, and he said all this knowledge just hit him in a single 39-day flash of divine inspiration. Wild, right?
And listen, this part is absolutely key to understanding the story. The work that came out of this, a book called The Universal One. Well, it isn't just another book. According to this narrative, it's the literal sheet music for reality, the blueprint of creation.
Which brings us to our next section, Tesla's 1,000-year warning. Because this is where the story takes a really fascinating turn. This musical score, it found its way into the hands of one of history's most brilliant and, let's face it, enigmatic minds, Nikola Tesla.
And this is where you see the huge divide. The established scientific community, they were completely deaf to what Russell was putting out there. But Tesla, the man who famously said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, well, he heard the symphony loud and clear.
But here's the kicker. This is the crucial point. Instead of championing this world-changing discovery, Tesla gave some startling advice. He told Russell to lock it away, hide it from the world, for a full 1,000 years.
And that just brings us to the core mystery, doesn't it? Why? I mean, think about it. If you believe you found the operating manual for the entire universe, why on earth would you tell someone to lock it in a chest for 1,000 years?
Well, according to Zoran's telling of the story, Tesla's reasoning was chillingly simple. He wasn't trying to protect the secret from humanity. He was trying to protect humanity from the secret. The power contained in this cosmic song was just so immense that in the hands of a species still driven by war, greed, and ego, it wouldn't lead to enlightenment, it would lead to annihilation.
So, you gotta be asking, what exactly is in this so-called dangerous cosmic song? Let's get into it with our next section, 3 cosmic principles. The source breaks it down into 3 core ideas that form its foundation.
These principles, they're presented as the foundation for a whole new way of learning and being, something the text calls the new mystery schools, basically a curriculum for understanding the very essence of life itself.
Okay, principle number 1, life is a vibration. The idea here is that the solid world we see all around us, it's kind of an illusion. It's just a temporary, localized tension. Think of it like a knot in a string inside this vast, high-frequency ocean of light. And the implication of that is, well, it's staggering. It means consciousness doesn't just exist in matter, it's the very thing that creates matter from this ocean of light. Next up, principle 2, the law of balance. Every single action is met by an equal and opposite reaction. You can almost think of it as the universe breathing in and breathing out.
And this isn't just about physics, It suggests there's this constant moral and energetic balancing act happening all the time, in our own lives and across the entire cosmos. Every star that's born, every wave that crashes on the shore, it's all part of this divine, rhythmic swing.
And the third one is called The Secret of the Octave. This is so cool. Just like a musical scale repeats itself, do, re, mi, and then it starts again at a higher vibration, the source argues our souls do the exact same thing. We move through these cycles of experience, learning, and growing until we start the scale all over again, but at a higher level of consciousness. It completely reframes life. It's not a single performance anymore, it's a series of rehearsals, and each one makes us a better player in the cosmic orchestra.
There's this quote from Zoran that I just love. He says, "Scholars say worms are metaphors. I say metaphors bite." And that's just a powerful reminder, isn't it? That these principles aren't meant to be just pretty, poetic ideas. According to this story, they are literal, operational truths about the actual nature of our reality.
So, after all that, what are we supposed to do with this information? Well, the story ends not really with a conclusion, but with an invitation to listen.
And here's what it's all about, the ultimate goal. It's to shift our focus. To go from being software engineers of the material world, just manipulating the code of reality, to becoming researchers of the divine spark. It means we stop focusing on all the effects, and we start studying the cause, the consciousness that animates literally everything.
And that leaves us with a final, pretty provocative thought. The universal song, it didn't just stop playing because one book was hidden away. It's still playing, right now, in this very moment. The 1,000 years might not be up yet, but the real question is for you, for me, for all of us. Are you ready to listen?